Good morning, students. Welcome back to Sri Ramanuja Vidya Mandir online classes. Mathematics Circles lecture number 9 will be delivered today. This is your teacher N. Sambasivarao. So first of all, let me check up. Who are the students present? Classroom, it is showing 15 attendees. Rama Sailaja, Manjunath, Gaurinath, Sushant, Rasagna, etc. Okay. Pushyamitra, Alap, Varshit, Snehita. Snehita, please raise your hand. Snehita, please raise your hand. I am asking a question to you. Okay, what is the condition for a line to be a tangent to a circle? Come on, answer. What is the condition for a line to be a tangent to a circle? Yesterday you were present in the class? Yesterday you were present or not? Please answer.
Yes, sir.
Then answer my question. What is the condition for a line to be a tangent to a circle? Alap, please raise your hand. Alap, please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Srivamsi, please raise your hand. Srivamsi Lankalpalli. Please raise your hand. Dikshita Ratnam, please raise your hand. Dikshita Ratnam. Please answer this question. Same question to you. What is the condition for a line to be a tangent to a circle?
Sir, S11 is equal to 0.
No, that is a condition for the point x1, y1 to be lying on the circle s is equal to 0. Point lying on the circle. I am asking a line to be a tangent to a circle. Rasagna, please raise your hand. Rasagna, answer the same question. What is the condition for a line to be a tangent to a circle?
Sir, the perpendicular distance from the center of the circle should be equal to the radius of the circle.
Simply say that d is equal to r. Okay, don't elaborate. Just say d is equal to r. Then afterwards, if I ask what is d, what is r, then you can. D is equal to r. So, Sai Ganesh, please lift your hand. Sai Ganesh. Sai Ganesh, please lift your hand. What is the condition for the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 to be a tangent to the baby circle x square plus y square is equal to r square?
So c square equal to r square into a square plus b square.
Correct, that is correct. So if that condition is satisfied, then the line is a tangent to the circle. Then what is the point of contact?
So minus ar square by 3 and minus br square by 3.
Again,
Minus ar square by 3, comma minus br comma 3. Br square by 3.
again please repeat.
Minus ar square by 3, comma minus br square by 3.
That is correct. That is correct. I'll ask you one more question. If a circle of radius r lies in the fourth quadrant and touches both the axes, then what is its center?
Sir,
If a circle of radius r lies in the fourth quadrant and touches both the coordinate axes, what is its center?
sir r comma minus r.
Very good. What is its equation?
Sir, x minus r square plus y plus r square equal to r square.
Very good. Very good. So, I will start the lesson now. Okay. So, I am starting the lesson now. Okay. Let us go to the first page. So, this is already what we have discussed. A circle and a line can have three relative positions. The line may intersect the circle in 2 points like in the first figure. The line may be a tangent to the circle like in the second figure. The line may be completely away from the circle. It will not meet the circle as shown in the third diagram. For the first diagram, the condition is D is less than R. D is the distance from the center of the circle to the line, whereas radius of the circle is this much. D is less than R. If D is equal to R, then the line will be a tangent to the circle. So, whenever I ask the condition for a line to be a tangent to a circle, simply you say D is equal to R. You need not elaborate. Simply D is equal to R. That's all. Then D is the distance from the center to the line. R is the radius of the circle. Here, from the center to the line, this is D, and I'll answer your doubts at the end of the class. Don't disturb me in the middle. Don't disturb me in the middle, please. D is the distance from the center to the line, and R is the radius of the circle. Here D is greater than R. So, if D is greater than R, then it means that the line is not at all meeting the circle at all. Okay. Then afterwards we have seen this one. The condition for the line AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0 to be a tangent to the baby circle x square plus y square is equal to r square is C square is equal to r square into a square plus b square. How did we get this condition? By using D is equal to R. Center of the circle is 0, 0. Distance from the center 0, 0 to the line is mod C by root of a square plus b square. It is equal to R. Then cross multiplying and squaring, you got this condition. Okay. Then if that condition is satisfied, then the line is a tangent to the circle, is it not? If the condition is satisfied, line is a tangent to the circle. At what point it is tangent? What is the point of contact? That point of contact is given by this formula minus AR square by C minus BR square by C. How did we derive? Do you remember? We have taken, let the point of contact be x1, y1. But at x1, y1, the equation of the tangent is s1 is equal to 0. For the baby circle, s1 is equal to 0 is xx1 plus yy1 minus r square is equal to 0. But it is the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. The two equations represent the same line. Therefore, ratio of the coefficients we have taken, and we have found the point of contact minus AR square by C minus BR square by C. Any tangent, lastly, any tangent to the circle x square plus y square is equal to r square. To x square plus y square is equal to r square. There are different tangents, is it not? At different points on the circle, there are different tangents with the different slopes. Okay. So, all of them are given by this formula. All their equations will be in this form, where ax plus by plus or minus r into root of a square plus b square is equal to 0. X coefficient your choice, y coefficient b also your choice, but the constant term will be decided by the circle, because r is involved there. The circle will decide what should be the constant term. Of course, depending on your choice A and B, and also radius, the constant depends. So, it must be plus or minus r into root of a square plus b square is equal to 0. Okay. So, let us derive the similar condition. Let us go to the next page and derive the similar condition for the line y is equal to mx plus c. What is the condition for the line y is equal to mx plus c to be a tangent to the baby circle? The condition is c square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square. You can easily derive it, because the condition is d is equal to r. For any line to be a tangent to any circle, the condition is d is equal to r. What is the circle here? X square plus y square is equal to r square. What is the line here? Y is equal to mx plus c, which can be written as mx minus y plus c is equal to 0. Now, what is d? Center of the circle is 0, 0. From the center to this line, the distance is d. So, d is equal to, so substitute 0, 0 in this line, you will get c. So, mod c by root of what? M square plus 1, that is d. That must be equal to the radius of the circle. Radius of the circle is r. So, it must be equal to r. So, cross multiplying and squaring, you get c square is equal to r square into m square plus 1, which I have written it as 1 plus m square, no problem. So, this is the condition for what? For the line y is equal to mx plus c to be a tangent to the circle, baby circle. Okay. C square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square. So, that is what is shown here. So, this part we have proved. Therefore, any tangent to the circle will be in what form? Any tangent will be in what form? Y is equal to mx plus c, m your choice. You can select any number as m, any real number as m, your choice. But mx plus c, the constant c will be decided by the circle to which this line is a tangent. So, what is c? So, from this, c square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square, is it not? Therefore, c is equal to plus or minus, taking the square root here, okay, plus or minus r into root of 1 plus m square. So, to the baby circle, x square plus y square is equal to r square, any tangent will be in the form y is equal to mx plus or minus r into root of 1 plus m square. This formula is very, very important. Very important formula. Any tangent to the baby circle can be taken in the form y is equal to mx plus or minus r into root of 1 plus m square. So, that is, that part also we have proved here. Next, point of contact is also very easy. So, suppose this is the circle and this is the line y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c can be written as mx minus y plus c is equal to 0. Suppose the point of contact is x1 comma y1. This is the baby circle, x square plus y square is equal to r square. So, this line mx minus y plus c is equal to 0 is the tangent to the circle at x1 y1. It is tangent to the baby circle at x1 y1. But actually the tangent at x1 y1 to the baby circle is s1 equal to 0. s1 equal to 0 is the tangent. What is s1 is equal to 0 for the baby circle? xx1 plus yy1 minus r square is equal to 0. That is the s1 equal to 0 for the baby circle. Okay. But that is the line mx minus y plus c is equal to 0 only. So, these two equations represent the same line. Therefore, comparing the coefficients, you get the point of contact. So, x1, x coefficient x1 by x coefficient m is equal to y1 by minus 1 is equal to minus r square by c. So, therefore, from the first and the last you get x1. From the first one and last one you will get x1 is equal to minus mr square by c. From the second and third one, if you cancel out minus sign, you will get y1 is equal to r square by c. Therefore, the point of contact is given by this formula here. Minus mr square by c, r square by c will give you the point of contact. Provided, of course, this condition is satisfied. C square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square. If that condition is satisfied, then the line is a tangent. Otherwise, the line is not a tangent. Okay, it will intersect the circle in 2 points, or it may be completely away from the far away from the circle. If this condition c square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square is satisfied, then only it is a tangent. Then in that case the point of contact is given by minus mr square by c, r square by c. So the point of contact formula holds good only when the first this condition is satisfied. C square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square. Otherwise that formula will not give you the point of contact. Because if the line is not a tangent to the circle, then there is no question of point of contact. There will not be any point of contact. There will be either 2 points of intersection or no points at all. If the line is completely away from the circle, no common points will be there. Okay. So let us go to the next page and do an important problem. Find the locus of, this is very important. Very important, director circle. Director circle. See, every circle will have what is called a director circle. Like every child will have a mother. Every child should have a mother, is it not? Without mother, where from the child comes? Similarly, every circle will have what is called a director circle. Let us see the definition. The locus of director circle definition. The locus of the point of intersection of the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents. Perpendicular tangents to a circle. The locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to a circle is another circle concentric with the given circle is another circle concentric with the given circle known as the director circle. Director circle of the given circle. Given circle. The director circle of the circle x square plus y square is equal to r square is x square plus y square is equal to 2r square. So I'll explain. So the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to a circle is another circle concentric with the given circle known as the director circle of the given circle. The director circle of the baby circle x square plus y square is equal to r square is x square plus y square is equal to 2r square. See, I will prove this. Let us use the tools to draw a circle. So let us draw a circle. Okay. Suppose this is the circle. This is some circle with some center. Now let us draw two tangents to this circle which must be perpendicular to each other. See the definition. The locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to a circle. So take any point. Draw any tangent. So let us use the tool for straight lines. Right. Like this. Okay. This is a tangent. At some point on the circle. So this is some point on the circle. There I have drawn the tangent. So let me. So this is the center of the circle. Red dot is the center of the circle C. Okay. Red dot is the center of the circle C. Radius I am joining. This is radius. Radius and tangent perpendicular. So therefore the angle will be 90 degrees, is it not? So we have drawn one tangent. Okay. We have to draw another tangent to the circle, but the tangent must be perpendicular to this. So what I do is, I will take another straight line, draw it perpendicular to this line, but not tangent. Away from the circle I will draw it, but I will draw it perpendicular to the original line. Okay, like this. So that means here the angle is 90 degrees. The line is perpendicular, but it is not a tangent to the circle. Imagine that this line is moved towards the circle in this direction. Suppose this line, which is perpendicular to the original line, is moving towards the circle, parallel to its original position. That means always the angle will be 90 degrees, but it will be coming nearer and nearer to the circle. So at one position it will be tangent, is it not? So let us see that position here. So here, after moving some distance, it becomes tangent to the circle like this. Like this. Understood? Okay. So this line has moved towards the circle parallel to its initial position. There, that means keeping this angle always 90. It has moved. In some position it will touch the circle. So where will it touch the circle? At some point. So that point will be point of contact here. Suppose it is touching the circle here. And join the radius here. Radius and tangent, it will be 90 degrees. Okay. This angle is kept to be 90 degrees perpendicular line. So this angle is also 90 degrees. What about this line and this line? Are they not perpendicular tangents to the circle? Suppose the radius of the circle is r. This is r, that is r. This line, number 1 line is what? A tangent to the circle. Number 2 line is what? Another tangent to the circle, but it is perpendicular to the tangent number 1. So these are perpendicular tangents to the circle. We want the locus of their point of intersection. The point of intersection is here. We want the point of locus of the point P. How is the point P located with respect to the circle? Let us see. This angle is 90 degrees because it is between radius and tangent. This angle is also 90 degrees between radius and tangent. These are perpendicular tangents, so this is 90 degrees. So the remaining angle also will become 90 degrees in a quadrilateral. If 3 angles are 90, fourth angle also will be 90. Therefore, it is a rectangle. But in a rectangle, this side is R and this side is also R. This is R and this is R. In a rectangle, two adjacent sides are equal. Therefore, it is a square. So, a square is formed. CP joins CP. It is nothing but the diagonal of the square. If the side of the square is R square unit, R, then what will be the diagonal? Root 2R. Root 2 into R. That means the point whose locus, the point P, whose locus we want will be always at a distance of root 2R from the center of the circle. So, P will be always at a distance of root 2R from the center of the circle, means the locus of P is another concentric circle having the same center C, but radius is equal to root 2R. So, suppose the original circle center is 0, 0. Original circle is x square plus y square is equal to r square. Okay. Now, this circle, director circle, locus of P is nothing but director circle is what? Same center 0, 0, but radius root 2R. So, its equation will be x square plus y square, because center is 0, 0. Radius is root 2R, so root 2R whole square. That means x square plus y square is equal to r square, 2r square. So, that is what I have written. A director circle of the circle x square plus y square is equal to r square is x square plus y square is equal to 2r square. See, originally we have taken a circle and drawn two tangents. We have taken one point on the circle, draw one tangent, we have drawn the perpendicular. Similarly, you take any other point, draw the tangent, draw the perpendicular tangent again. Again, the point of intersection will be at a distance of root 2R from the center of the circle. Take another point, draw the tangent, draw the perpendicular tangent. Their point of intersection will be at a square will be formed like this. Then point of intersection of the perpendicular tangents will be at a distance of root 2R from the center of the circle. Therefore, all these points will lie on a circle which are at a distance of root 2R from the center of the original circle. So, it is a concentric circle, but a bigger circle having radius root 2 times the radius of the original circle. So, finally, what we have concluded is the director circle is a circle concentric with the given circle, having the same center as the original circle, but it is a bigger circle having radius root 2 times the radius of the original circle. So, this point can be proved in another way also. Let us go forward. See, the geometrically I have proved it, but using the formulas we can prove it. See, let us make use of the tools and draw the circle again, round circle. So, okay, this is a circle. Okay, center, move it here. Okay, we have drawn one tangent. Let us use straight line, right, okay. So, let us first draw one tangent, any tangent. The second one only we have to draw carefully. First draw tangent can be any tangent, but the second tangent we have to draw carefully so that it is perpendicular to the first tangent. First tangent is okay. Second tangent perpendicular to the original tangent. So, something like this. Okay. Suppose these two are perpendicular. First tangent is tangent to the circle at this point. Let the circle be x square plus y square is equal to r square. Let this circle be x square plus y square is equal to r square. We are going to find the director circle of this circle. It is nothing but the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents. So, at this point I have drawn one tangent, and at this point another tangent such that they are perpendicular. So, I want the locus of their point of intersection. So, this point's locus we have to find out. Let us take it as x1, y1. This is our baby circle. So this is a tangent, this is a tangent to the baby circle. So here we use any tangent to the baby circle. Will be in what form? Just now we have derived a formula in the morning. Any tangent to baby circle x square plus y square is equal to r square will be in the form y is equal to mx plus or minus r into root of 1 plus m square. So therefore this first tangent and this second tangent also will be in this form only, but the first one will have some value of m, second one will have a different value of m. That's all. Only m will change, but the equation will be in this form only. But both of them, first tangent and second tangent, are passing through which point? Point x1, y1. Both of them are passing. So therefore, substitute x1, y1. Both of them are passing through the point x1, y1. So substitute x1, y1 in this equation. So therefore, let us take mx1 to the left side and square it. y1 minus mx1. Afterwards, we are squaring also. So right hand side plus r minus r into root of 1 plus m square will be squared. So you will get r square into 1 plus m square. Expanding, you will get a quadratic equation in m. Let us expand. y1 square plus m square x1 square minus 2 minus 2x1 y1 m, okay, is equal to r square plus r square m square. Okay. So I'll take all the terms to left side and write it as a quadratic equation in m. So these two terms on the left side, m square common. So x1 square minus r square into m square. So afterwards m term, this one, minus 2x1 y1 m. Afterwards constant, this term and this term on the left side, plus y1 square minus r square is equal to 0. This is a what? Quadratic equation in m. So it will have two roots. Suppose the roots are m1, m2. For m quadratic equation in m, there are two roots. Let the roots be. But what is m? Y is equal to mx plus r. So m is nothing but slope. So m1, m2, the roots must be, it must be slope of the first tangent, and also m2 must be the slope of the second tangent. m1 and m2 must be slopes of the two tangents. But here the angle is 90 degrees. So the two lines are perpendicular. So m1, m2 are slopes of perpendicular lines. Therefore m1, m2 must be equal to minus 1. That means the product of the roots of this quadratic equation is minus 1. But product of the roots is what? C by A. Product of roots is C by A, formula. What is C here? Constant term, y1 square minus r square. By A, m square coefficient, x1 square minus r square. This should be equal to minus 1. m1, m2 should be minus 1. So implies y1 square minus r square is equal to x1 square minus r square, is equal to minus 1. Okay, is equal to minus 1. So if you cross multiply, you will get minus x1 square plus r square. So take all the terms to the left side, you will get x1 square plus y1 square, r square to the right side, you will get 2r square. So x1, y1 is what? Is the point whose locus we want. So therefore locus of x1, y1 is, finally to get the locus of x1, y1, what you have to do? In place of x1 we have to put x, in place of y1 we have to put y. That means 1 suffix you have to just remove. So x square plus y square is equal to 2r square. So that is the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to the baby circle. X square plus y square is equal to r square. So you should interpret this result as what? The director circle is a circle having the same center, but whose radius is root 2 times the radius of this circle, radius of the original circle. Okay, this is proved. Let us go forward. Find the director circle of S is equal to 0. Find the director circle of S is equal to 0. What is S is equal to 0? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Director circle means locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents. Remember that. Director circle is nothing but the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents. So next week I will ask you the same question. What is the definition of director circle? You have to tell me it is the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to a given circle. Having the result is it will have the same center as the original circle, but radius will be bigger. It is root 2 times the radius of the original circle. So we have to find the director circle of the. So the question may be asked, find the director circle of the circle S is equal to 0. In other words, the question may also be asked like this. Find the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to the circle S is equal to 0. Both mean the same thing. Okay. So first we have to find the center of this circle. Center is what? Minus g minus f. What is radius? Radius r. Root of g square plus f square minus c. Now let us write the director circle. Director circle. What is its center? Center is same as the original circle. So minus g minus f only. What is the radius? Radius is root 2 times the radius of this circle. That means root 2 times radius of this circle means root of g square plus f square minus c. Okay. Same center, but radius is what? Root 2 times the radius. Then with this center and with this radius write the circle. So center minus g minus f means what is the equation? X minus g means x plus g whole square plus y minus f means y plus f whole square is equal to r square means 2 into g square plus f square minus c. It is just like 2r square. For the baby circle, x square plus y square is equal to r square. What is the director circle? X square plus y square is equal to 2r square. Similarly here see 2, this is nothing but r square. G square plus f square minus c is r square. Now simplify this if you want. So expand this, you will get x square plus y square left side, 2gx also left side, 2fy also left side. But g square here and 2g square coming from the right side, so it will get minus g square. F square here and 2f square coming from the right side, so minus f square. Next 2c, minus 2c here coming to the left side plus 2c is equal to 0. So you can expand it and put it here like this. So here, this is the first circle, suppose this is second circle. For the first circle, the director circle is the second circle. For the second circle, what is the director circle? Tell me. Anybody? X square plus y square is equal to 4r square. Just go on multiplying by 2 on the right side. Radius will be multiplied by 2. Radius square will be multiplied by root 2. So radius square will be multiplied by 2. And fourth one, for the third one, what is the director circle? Fourth one. What is the director circle of third one? So x square plus y square is equal to 8r square. For this 8r square, what is the director circle? X square plus y square is equal to 16r square. So like this circles become bigger and bigger, but all of them are what? Concentric. All concentric circles only like this. Okay. Let us go forward and see. Find the equation of, find the director circle of the circle. Find the director circle. Find the director circle of the circle x square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y plus 1 is equal to 0. Find the director circle of the circle x square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y plus 1 equal to 0. Same question can also be asked in another way. What is the other way? Find the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to the circle x square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y plus 1 equal to 0. Both mean the same thing only. Okay. So first take the original circle. Given circle. What is its equation? X square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y plus 1 equal to 0. First we have to find its center. Center is what? Minus 4 divided by 2, change the sign. 6 divided by 2, change the sign. Okay. What is the radius? Root of 2 square 4 plus 3 square 9 minus c means 1. Root 12. Okay. Root 12. So leave it there. Now coming to director circle. Use a different color. Director circle. Director, what is the nature of the director circle? It is a circle having the same center. Center will not change. So center is 2 minus 3 only. But the radius is what? Root 2 times the radius of the original circle. Root 2 into root 12. That means root 24. Root 2 times the radius of the original circle, root 2 into root 12, root 24. Then write the equation of the circle with this center and this radius. So x minus 2 whole square plus y plus 3 whole square is equal to root 24 whole square means 24. Expand it. X square plus y square. Next minus 4x plus 6y. 4 plus 9, 13. 13 minus 24. What is 13 minus 24? That is minus 11 on the left side is equal to 0. Okay. So like this we can find the equation of the director. So let us do one more problem. Find the equations of let me use the black color. Find the equations of the tangents. Find the equations of the tangents to the circle. Find the equations of the tangents to the circle. Say x square plus y square is equal to 10 drawn from the point 4 comma minus 2. Okay. This is the question. What is S here? According to our notation, S is x square plus y square minus 10. That is S. X square plus y square minus 10. That is the baby circle. Okay. So if the point is, suppose the circle is this one, x square plus y square minus 10 equal to 0, that is s is equal to 0. If the point 4 minus 2 is outside the circle, then we can draw two tangents to the circle. If it is inside, we can draw no tangents. If it is on the circle, we can draw only one tangent. How do you find whether this point is inside or outside or in the relative position of the point with respect to the circle? By calculating S11. Here our point x1, y1 is 4 minus 2. Okay. Let us calculate S11 for this point x1, y1. S11 is nothing but completely substituting the point in the equation of the circle. 4 square 16 minus 2 whole square plus 4 minus 10. 20 minus 10, 10. Is it greater than 0 or less than 0? Greater than 0. S11 greater than 0 implies what? Px1, y1 is outside the circle. He is outside the circle. Okay. S11 is less than 0, it is inside the circle. S11 equal to 0, it is on the circle. S11 greater than 0, it is outside the circle. S11 is also equal to the power of the point P with respect to the circle. So, because it is outside, we can draw two tangents. Okay. One tangent we can draw like this. Another tangent also we can draw touching the circle and here and here. How do you find those tangents? Any tangent to the baby circle, any tangent, that formula we have to use it again. Any tangent to the baby circle x square plus y square is equal to r square will be in what form? Y is equal to mx plus or minus r into root of 1 plus m square. This is very, very important formula. Any tangent to the baby circle will be in this form. So here r is what? R is root 10. So in place of r, let us put root 10. Y is equal to mx plus or minus root 10 into root of 1 plus m square. So to this circle, any tangent will be in this form. But we want those tangents passing through the point 4 comma minus 2. So 4 comma minus 2, the two tangents must pass through the point 4 comma minus 2. So 4 comma minus 2 we have to substitute. Y coordinate minus 2 is equal to x coordinate 4. M4 means 4m plus or minus root 10 into root of 1 plus m square. So take minus 4m to the left side. Minus 2 minus 4m and then square it. Minus 2 minus 4m whole. Right side plus or minus when squared becomes plus, root 10 becomes 10, root of 1 plus m square becomes m. So you will get a quadratic equation by solving these, finding the roots. We can get the values of m1 and m2. They are the slopes of the two tangents. Okay. Here minus 2 minus 4m whole square can be written as plus 2 plus 4m whole square. So 4 plus 16m square plus 16m is equal to 10 plus 10m square. So taking all the terms to left side, you will get 6m square plus 16m minus 6. Dividing by 2, you get 3m square plus 8m minus 3 is equal to 0. So factorize it. 3 into minus 3 minus 9. So 8m can be written as 9m minus m. 3m square plus 9m minus m minus 3 is equal to 0. So 3m common in the first two terms, m plus 3. And in the last two terms, minus 1 common, m plus 3. So the two factors are m plus 3 is one factor, other factor is 3m minus 1. So m is equal to what? Minus 3 or m is equal to 1 by 3. So the slopes of the two tangents are one slope Okay, 1 by 3, and another slope is minus 3 for this tangent. So slopes we have found. Point also we know, passing through 4 comma minus 2. So point slope form you can find the two tangents. Slope 1 by 3 means the line will be in the form 1x minus 3y, 1x minus 3y. Is it not? What is the slope of this line? If anybody asks, you will say 1 by 3 only. Passing through the point 4 minus 2. 4 here, minus 2 here. 4 plus 6, 10. So minus 10 equal to 0. That is one tangent. Slope minus 3, 3x plus y. So what is the slope of this line? 3x plus y, minus 3 only. Okay, slope minus 3. Passing through the point 4 minus 2. 4 here, minus 2 here. 12 minus 2, 10. So minus 10 equal to 0. So these are the two tangents. What is your comment by seeing the slopes? Observe the slopes carefully and make a comment. Slope is minus 3 and 1 by 3 means their product is minus 1, is it not? 1 by 3 into minus 3 is minus 1. That means these are perpendicular tangents. So from P, why you are getting perpendicular tangents? Because this point P is on the director circle of this circle. What is the director circle of the circle? X square plus y square is equal to 10. Anybody? X square plus y square is equal to 20. Right side just we have to multiply by 2. So x square plus y square is equal to 20 is the director circle here. This is the director circle. X square plus y square is equal to 20. I have given a point on that circle. 4 comma minus 2. Is it not a point on the director circle? 4 square 16 plus minus 2 whole square plus 4 is equal to 20. So it is a point on the director circle. That is why the tangents are perpendicular to each other. Because the director circle is the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents only. Okay, understood? So that is the reason why we are getting perpendicular tangents. Okay, let us go forward and see one more formula. Intercept made by a circle on a line. For this we are going to derive a formula. Intercept made by a circle on a line. So let me use the tools to draw a circle. So let us use blue color. Okay, this is the circle. So I'll fix it with the center, move it. Okay, I have moved it. Suppose this is the circle and let me draw a line. For drawing line also I can use right, okay. This is a line. Okay. So suppose the line is intersecting the circle in 2 points A and B. How to find the distance between A and B? So circle's equation is given, line's equation is also given, and what is the condition for the line to be like this? D less than R or D equal to R, D greater than R? D less than R. Perpendicular distance from the center of the circle to the line, that is D, must be less than R, then only this position occurs, is it not? So suppose the D is less than R and the line is intersecting the circle in 2 points A and B. Then the length of the line segment AB is called the intercept made by the line on the circle. What is the intercept made by the line on the circle? The length of the line segment AB. Suppose the equation of the circle is given and the equation of the line also given. How to find the distance AB? That is the question. So first we have to find the center of the circle. Okay, center is, minus g minus f. Radius also you can find root of g square plus f square minus c. So afterwards what you have to draw is, draw a line perpendicular to the line AB from the center. From the center of the circle, draw a line perpendicular to AB, like this. So then that is what? Foot of the perpendicular. From the center to any chord, from the center to any chord, if you drop a perpendicular, the foot of the perpendicular will be midpoint of the chord, you know. So AP will be equal to PB. From the center of a circle to any line chord, if you drop a perpendicular, the foot of the perpendicular will be midpoint of the chord AB. So AP is equal to PB. Then join this center to A. This is nothing but radius of the circle. This is radius. This is D. D means what? Distance from the center of the circle to the given line. CP is equal to D. So it is the perpendicular distance from the center of the circle to the given line. That you can calculate, is it not? From any point x1, y1 to any line, the perpendicular distance is ax1 plus by1 plus c mod of that divided by root of a square plus b square. So what is AP? Pythagoras theorem. For triangle APC, use Pythagoras theorem. So AP square plus D square is equal to R square. AP square plus D square is equal to R square. So what is AP square? R square minus D square. So what is AP? Root of R square minus D square. But AB, intercept AB is nothing but 2 times AP, is it not? Because P is the midpoint of AB. So AB is 2 times AP. So 2 times root of R square minus D square. And this is our formula. So this is the important formula. Okay, you have to remember this. 2 root R square minus D square. The intercept made by a line, see, intercept made by a circle on a line is nothing but 2 into root of R square minus D square. What is R there? Radius of the circle. What is D? Distance from the center of the circle, perpendicular distance from the center of the circle to the line. So that is D. So you can calculate, because D is less than R, D is less than R only, this case will arise, is it not? D is less than R means R is greater than D. Okay. So R is greater than D means R square will be greater than D square. So R square minus D square will be positive. So under the square root here, what is there? R square minus D square. So under the square root it is a positive quantity, so you will get a real quantity only. Okay. If time permits, we can do a find the intercept made by the circle. Let us do an example. X square plus y square minus 6x plus 2y minus 8 equal to 0. A line is x minus 4y plus 10 equal to 0. Intercept. So this is the question. X square plus y square minus 6x plus 2y minus 8 equal to 0. X minus 4y plus 10. What is the intercept made by this circle on this line? That means circle is given, line is given. So the line is intersecting the circle in 2 points. So what is AB? AB length is how much? That is the question. So what is the center of the circle? What is the center? 3 comma minus 1. minus 6 divided by 2, change the sign. 2 divided by 2 and change the sign. Okay, radius r square, not r but r square. G square 9 plus f square. Center we have to square it. 9 square plus 1 square minus c. So minus of minus 8 plus 8. So it is equal to what? 18. So intercept AB, what is the formula? 2 root r square minus d square. So d also we have to calculate first. Let us calculate d. D is what? Perpendicular distance from the center of the circle to this line. What is the formula? Mod of ax1 plus by1 plus c by root of a square plus b square. This point we have to substitute in this line. So 3 minus 1 means plus 4 plus 10. 3 plus 4 plus 10 mod divided by what? Root of 1 square plus minus 4 whole square 16. Numerator 17, denominator root 17. So it is root 17. D is root 17. Okay. So what is AB? What is the formula? 2 root r square minus d square. So 2 into root of what is r square? R square only we have calculated, not r. So it is 18 minus d square is what? D is root 17. So d square is 17. 18 minus 17 1. So root 1 is 1. So 2 units. So the intercept made by the circle on the line is 2 units length. So that is the. So okay students, let us stop here. The time is up. Tomorrow we'll meet again. Not tomorrow. So tomorrow is Sunday. Monday we'll meet again with the new lesson in circles. Thank you once again. Good day.